keep it coming, so you spiral. Oh yeah, we keep it coming. Hey, keep it coming, so you spiral. And I know I'm gonna keep it 100. Keep it 100. So grateful for the life I live. Grateful for the fishes I see. I'm so grateful for the love I'm receiving. Love are the only thing, only for man I prefer. No need to stress, no, no. No need to stress, oh no, no. No need to stress no more. As me I sit in the silence, let me expand my mind up. You know you transcendent up to a higher dimension where me call me rainbow, rainbow. I said the fall seems so real, but see me walk up on the mountain.
So I'm sitting here with a fantastic woman who's been in Ghana for 30 years. 30 years. You truly are an example of the returning to Ghana, but you did it long before everyone else saw what was here. Now we're sitting here at One Africa that you founded.
Along with my husband.
Yes.
Yes.
And the two of you moved here from the United States.
Yes, from New York City.
And decided to start this. Now, over the years, have you seen a steady growth in people coming here? And has the recent influx of people from your return resulted in you seeing an impact in growth here?
Well, from when we started coming until now, even before the year of return, we've seen a lot more diasporan Africans coming. I think part of the reason for their coming is that they have come and seen or come and heard about what we're doing here and have seen that it's possible to live someplace other than in America or in Europe. So I would have to say that many of us, I know particularly One Africa, Mabel's Table, we have been inspirations for people who've thought about coming, but until they saw us on YouTube and all other sorts of marketing tools, social media, that they've been inspired to come. And as far as the year of return certainly has increased the numbers of people who would come. And we're talking about people at all levels. You're talking about people who are famous, actors, actresses, other people in positions that normally we wouldn't see them, not in those kind of numbers, okay? And so yes, we've seen that increase. Has there been an increase economically? For some of us, yes. For One Africa, I've seen a slight increase, a little more than slight, but I've seen an increase. But I also had a lot of people who were repeaters, who had been here before and were coming back again, either for Panafest or because it was vacation time. Yeah.
So what do you attribute to that, people coming back, especially specifically here to One Africa?
They like me. They love me, okay?
That's a good
No.
reason.
Well, one, the food is great, but One Africa offers a atmosphere of return. There's a certain spirituality in being at One Africa. We are also geographically situated between two major edifices that held our ancestors, and that's a real big plus, not for me in terms of business, but it's a plus in terms of the cultural awareness of who it is that we are, where it is that we came from, how did we get to where we were, and the fact that we are actually returning. And years ago, not many people thought about coming to Africa because of the kind of negative hype. So One Africa has positioned itself as being a drop off the grid place. If you want AC, TV, Wi-Fi, stuff like that, well, you have to go someplace else because we don't offer that. And we don't offer it purposely. It's like, take a moment away from what you always do. We all go out together, everybody's on cell phone. We have air conditioning. Your customers leave the room and leave the air conditioners going. You're sitting here. You feel the breeze. You don't need an air conditioner. And it goes on until in the night.
Yeah.
And then if it cools down, you have a fan. Plus, look at this. This is HD, not even 3D, okay? so, so you can come here and just drop off the grid for a couple of days. And, people say, oh, you should have a TV, you should have hot water. I said, well, I'm preparing for the revolution. When the revolution comes, I go out of hot water. So, I mean, just to do something different and then to offer a village type, an African village type atmosphere with some amenities, okay? Good food, pretty good service, and an opportunity to interact and let our people know that Africa is not a bad place to be. And you can look younger, feel healthier, and be in contact with your own people. I mean, how wonderful is it for me to walk through the market and not see a lot of white folks? I mean, I'm not saying that we don't cater. We cater to everyone. So I get people coming from China, from Europe, Germany, wherever, Canada. I mean, and they're not all Africans, okay? My thing is if you come in, enjoy the place and don't cause trouble, you're welcome, okay? And so I continue to encourage people. I just had some people come in last week, and the lady was so excited. I didn't know what was wrong with her. She was, oh my God, I just can't believe it. I'm now meeting you for the first time, and I've been following you for the past 5 years. So her husband said, are you happy now?
So that goes back to what you said. People come back for you.
Yeah, well, me and what it is that we offer and the sharing and the blessing of the ancestors, We have rituals that we do here when people come. We do foot washings and things like that and connections with our ancestors, okay? And that's important. That's very important to us because for many years living in the diaspora, we were told that we didn't have a history. We didn't come from any place. We just were. We were slaves. When did we get to be slaves? How did we get to be slaves? So the fact that, yeah, Africa ain't such a bad damn place to be after all. It is pretty good. I mean, look at you. Look how beautiful you are, how relaxed. Would you believe I'm 82?
I don't believe it.
Right, me either. Okay.
I don't believe it. This is the definition of black don't crack.
Yeah, right. The definition of black don't crack. I mean, I have 13 great-grandchildren,
Great-grandchildren.
25 grandchildren, and between my husband and I, we have 6 children. So, no, I may not be as young as you are. I probably feel younger than you do, but it's been good. But overall, I think that the idea of the year of return was a good one. It did increase revenue, the economy. Though we may have made a little bit more money, we paid a lot more tax. Now, do you want a complaint? I got a complaint. 17.5%. That, yes, I have a big complaint. So a lot of our money went to paying taxes, maintaining, and things like that. So I don't think it was a bad thing. I just hope that the year of return is more than just another tourism gimmick, that there's more to it. Some people say it's a hoax. But it opens the doors for possibilities. And Ghana being the gateway of return, which is cool, I have a problem with that. It opens the door to other places in Africa that we can go. Okay.
Now, I've heard what you said about people saying that it's a hoax. There was actually an article that was titled with that word in it. Do you really believe that such an initiative could be really said to be a hoax when it has, as you said, increased the economy and people have come? And I don't believe this is the only year people will come. I feel like this has jump-started something. What do you think?
I think that it has jump-started. I think that more and more people are going to come. The year of return 2019, we're going into the year of return 2020, the year of return 2021. Okay, it's that time for us as African people to begin to come together with whatever means necessary, positive means necessary. Okay, this whole thing with the year of return and the granting of citizenship to over 200 people, I think it's a step in the right direction in terms of we're already on the map but there are a lot of things that we need to do within country to be better.
Well, I really appreciate you sharing, your experiences, both negative and positive, because I think it is important that people do express everything that they possibly can. So I do appreciate that.
Okay, thank you very much. And my name is IMAHKÜS. IMAHKÜS Njinga Okofu Ababio. One Africa. Only one Africa. Okay. And it's spelled with all capital letters with 2 little dots over the U. So when I see my name, please don't mess it up.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to write that down for me.
Okay.
Thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Oh, sure, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
I need to make a trip to come in and stay here.
Oh, you do?
It's gonna be really difficult for me
Why?
because no Wi-Fi.
That's right, girl. You're going to drop off the grid for a day or two. Just think how wonderful that's going to be. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no TV. You can just get in one of these, climb into a hammock, and just lay back and be anything that you want to be for a couple of days. That'll be nice.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, you're invited.
Yeah, we keep it coming to the spiral. Oh yeah, we keep it coming. Yeah, keep it coming to the spiral. And I know I'm gonna keep it 100.